Hello and welcome to this Blackboard review of the Splatoon Splatfest. I'll be focusing on the Splatfest that occurred on the weekend starting the 18th of July 2015, which was a Saturday, running until 6 PM on Sunday the 19th of July. During this Splatfest, contestants had to choose a favourite activity, either eating or sleeping, that would see them placed in the corresponding team. One of the first things you will notice when entering the Splatfest is that night has fallen on the plaza as fireworks go off in order to celebrate the weekend of splatting. Miiverse posts are more frequent around the plaza, while all Inklings wear coloured t-shirts to represent their team choice. In this case, orange is team eating and purple is team sleeping. In the centre of the plaza, two lorry backs are set up with the celebrities Callie and Marie on board. The pair move out of the news studio for the duration of the Splatfest in order to show support for their chosen team. Moving into the corner of the plaza, there is a voting booth where you choose your team. You can do this prior to the event or during. As I have already voted, choosing Team Eating, instead the Splatfest instructions and rules appear when interacting with the booth. After choosing your team, you can proceed to the lobby to start playing in the Splatfest. When playing during the Splatfest, the only choice of gameplay is Turf Wars. You join a Splatfest battle with 8 players, yourself included. From my experience, your team are usually ready to splat fairly quickly. However, I did notice there was a lot of waiting around for the other team to join, so it might be best to have a smartphone or a laptop at hand so you don't end up staring at the screen for minutes on end. After waiting for what seemed like a really long time on one occasion, I did notice that all 8 players were on the same team. It got me wondering if there was a shortage of players on Team Sleeping, as the game did seem to have trouble locating team members throughout the Splatfest. When all 8 players were Team Eating, we appeared to be thrown into a friendly game, confirmed by the fact that the colours had changed to pink and blue as opposed to the team colours of purple and orange. A few problems continued to occur in Team Sleeping throughout the Splatfest, as on more than one occasion the purple team was short of a player. Moving back to the lobby, there are a few key differences that occur during the Splatfest. Firstly, there are 3 maps at one time instead of the normal 2. Secondly, there is a title bar in the top left-hand corner which confirms your status within the Splatfest. This bar is filled by participating in and winning matches, which I will explain in more detail after looking at some gameplay. Alongside exclusive music, the main difference during gameplay is that, like the plaza, the games are set at night. This gives the ink a glow and brings a high definition detail into its own, as electric lights are clearly reflected in the ink. My only complaint regarding the ink is that the same team colours, although necessary, can get a bit repetitive. The effect of the night on the ink can be seen at its best when looking at the covered map as a whole at the end of the game. Overall, playing the Splatfest in the dark adds to the celebration feeling of the event, and it provides a nice change from the usual daytime play. After playing, the results come in. However, the other players' points do not show up on screen, only their splat death ratio. This is unfortunate as the player gains the majority of their points from covering ground, and the most ground covered by one team equates to a win. After showing the results, your status bar will appear on screen. If you win a match, you will receive 3 experience points. Your bonus points, which are based on participation, will depend on how much ground you covered in-game. Your team t-shirt will upgrade like any other piece of clothing, but bear in mind you have to give this back after the Splatfest. Splatfest results are based on 2 things. Firstly, the popularity of the team, gaining points from the number of votes it received, and secondly, of course, which team received the most wins. In a way, although I am glad Team Eating won, I feel these results are a little unfair. Team Sleeping managed a higher number of wins, even though they had considerably less team members. I'm not 100% sold on this point system yet, and only time will tell if Nintendo decide to keep it. When you return to the plaza, you will receive your reward for a weekend of splatting. Overall, the more you play and build on your Splatfest status, the more Super Sea Snails you will receive. These can be used with Spike to customize and change the abilities on your clothes and accessories. Thanks for watching this Splatfest video by Blackboard Reviews. Hopefully I'll see you at the next Splatfest.